Most people didn't plan to build their own water solution. It wasn't the goal. It was the result. Because at first, they follow the same path as everyone else. They trust the system. They use what's available. They don't question it. And for a while, that works. Until something changes. Maybe it's cost. Maybe it's quality concerns. Maybe it's a personal experience. But once that doubt appears, people start looking for alternatives. At first, they stay within the system. Bottled water, filters, upgraded solutions. And each step feels like progress. But over time, a pattern becomes clear. Every solution comes with trade-offs. Cost, maintenance, dependency. And eventually, that leads to a different kind of question. Why am I always relying on something external? That's the turning point. The real issue isn't water quality. It's control. The real issue isn't finding a better product. It's reducing dependency on systems you don't manage. And that's where DIY solutions start gaining attention. Not because they're trendy, but because they solve a different problem. They shift control. Instead of buying, people start building. Simple setups, basic materials, understandable processes. Nothing overly technical. Just something they can see, adjust, trust. Because when you understand how something works, you rely on it differently. That's what makes DIY appealing. Not perfection, but transparency. And over time, that transparency creates confidence. People know what's happening. They know what to expect. And most importantly, they're not guessing anymore. That's why this shift is happening. Quietly, gradually. More people realizing that control doesn't come from more complex systems. It comes from simpler ones they can actually manage. If you want to explore how some people are applying these DIY approaches in a practical and accessible way, there's a structured breakdown in the description that shows how it works step by step. And if you're interested in content that helps you understand these shifts in everyday decisions, consider subscribing. Because sometimes, the reason something becomes popular is because it solves a problem others ignore.